Hello students, welcome to Crack Grade B online learning platform. And today in this session we are going to discuss top 100 question, and these will be based on the economics and social issue. We have taken from these questions from the RBI reports, some other important reports for this economics and social issue, PIB website, Kurukshetra magazine, and some government websites. We have covered only the reference sources. We have not taken any question from any newspaper or any other website. Only government references we have used. So we will discuss top 100 question, and we will try to cover these question in rapid manner. So please try to answer as soon as possible. And today's time we have shifted to 6 p.m. As you may be aware that in the evening there is match in between India and Pakistan. So that's why we have shifted it to 6 p.m. So I'm waiting for 1 or 2 minutes. After that we will start the session. Hello Rathod, Ashutosh Pradhan. Hello. Yes, Ashutosh. What is your query? Answer. RBI Grade B live class, those we will start very soon, and then we will provide the access. After some time we will start. Definitely you will get the access of live classes also. And the QRE section also we are going to provide this time. So from 8th of September, QRE live classes will be started, and the economics and social issue live class. After that we will start, and we will provide you access. So let's start for today. So this is a first question. The percentage FDI allowed in pisciculture and aquaculture. What is the percentage FDI allowed in this sector? Yes, anyone know? 100% Jeet. The percentage foreign direct investment allowed in pisciculture and aquaculture sector. Yes, any other? Any other student? Yes, we will do very fast. Try to answer these questions in a fast manner. So 100% is the right answer. You can see that 100% FDI allowed in the following: floriculture, horticulture, and cultivation of vegetable and mushroom under the controlled condition, development and production of seeds and planting material, animal husbandry, including breeding of dogs, pisciculture, aquaculture, apiculture, and service related to agro and allied sector. Beside the above, FDI is not allowed any other agriculture sector activity. Next question. As per economic survey, the livestock sector has grown a compound annual growth rate of what percent over the last 5 year ending 2019-20? The economic survey chapter agriculture and food food processing, agriculture and food processing. One chapter is there in economic survey. I will suggest you kindly read that chapter carefully, because that is very important chapter for NABARD exam. Jeet, Devyani Srivastava, D. Yes, D is the right answer. The sector which is the largest employer of the workforce counted for a sizable. We are referring this 18.8% of GVA, that is for agriculture. We have referred, and agriculture is the largest employer of the workforce, and 3.6% growth rate was for 2021. These are the important figures we have mentioned in the explanation. I will not explain these because after this session we will provide the PDF. Next question, as per the economic survey, the share of agriculture and life sector in total GVA improved to? Yes. Yes, all these questions are different from the mock test. These questions are created only from the reference websites, reference documents, Kurukshetra magazine, PIB website. For 2021 D, let's see the answer. It is 20.2% in 2021 year. Be careful about the year. I have mentioned 2021, not 21-22. It was 18.8% in 21-22. So in previous year exams, I mean, so of NABARD, there were such instance. They were previous year GBA was asked, not this 20 like 21. They asked 1 year before. So try to answer accordingly. Be careful. And these are the agriculture, forestry and fishing 18.6% of 21-22 at current prices. I think 18.6 or 18.2 is this maybe old one. So industry 28% approximate. You can remember and answer accordingly. And service sector largest contributor of GVA, and many times they have asked which of the following sector is the largest contributor to GVA. So 52.8% of service sector. Next question, as per economic survey, the oil seed production in India has grown by almost what percent from 15-16 to 2021? Yes, anyone who can answer this question? Oil seed production has grown by almost what percent from 2015-16 to 2021? 55%. Jeet. Yes, it is not right. It is 43%. So it is 43%. Next question, a minimum of as the margin over cost of production is considered while recommending MSP. A minimum of what amount as the margin over most cost of production is considered while recommending the MSP? D. Yes, 50% is the right answer. A minimum 50% as the margin over cost of production is considered while recommending the MSP. Detail, you may be aware that 22 commodities plus one sugarcane FRP, fair and remunerative price, is being declared by this Commission for Agriculture Cost and Price. So CACP recommends 22 plus 1 sugarcane price. Next question, as per census 2011, what is percentage share of agriculture workers in total population? D. 54.8. Sonika Sani, yes, it is the right answer. 54.8. Some facts are given. UP has the highest agriculture workers as per census. UP has the highest male and female agriculture worker census. UP has the highest agriculture labor as per the census 2011, and 57.8% of rural households are engaged in agriculture as per the situation assessment survey of agriculture. This is from by NSO, and 54.8% is as per census. So if it is mentioned that as per situation assessment survey of agriculture household by NSO, what percent of rural household are engaged in agriculture, then its answer will be 57.8%. Next question, as per the socio-economic caste census 2011, what is the percentage share of the household having cultivation as a major source of household income? Socio-economic caste census is very important for the NABARD exam also. One question we can expect. Anyone? G30. Let's see the answer. Yes, it is 30. I have marked it 51.8%. It is wrong. 30% is the right answer. 30% is the right answer for this. You can see the total household 24.49 crore, and which are the household engaged in cultivation 30%, manual casual labor 51%, total rural household 17.97 crore, approximate 73%, and landless household deriving a major part of their income from manual labor, that is 30%. These manual casual labor, this is overall. These are the landless household. This question was asked once, this last. As per socioeconomic caste census, what is the percentage share of female headed household with no adult male member between 16 and 59 years? Female headed household, anyone? G, 21.56%. Rathod, 3.86%. Let's see the answer. Yes. It is 3.86%. Yes, it is 3.86%. SC ST household are 21%. Household with one or less room, kacha wall and kacha roof, there are 13.28%. So don't try to remember the exact figure. Approximate you can remember like 13%, 3.8%, and 21.5%. Next question. Tendulkar committee recommended poverty line. It was based on a minimum daily requirement of calorie for an adult in rural and urban area. What calories were recommended for rural and urban areas as per Tendulkar committee? G, 2100 and 2400. Yes, it is 2400 and 2100. For rural area, calorie was more. So Tendulkar committee recommended, it was based on a minimum daily requirement of 2400 calories and 2100 calories for rural and urban area. So poverty line per month in rupees, it was 816 for month, 1000 for urban poverty. And as per this Tendulkar committee, what percent of India's population is below poverty line? That is 21.9%. Next question. This refers to a situation where labor that is employed in a job is not actually utilized for the production of goods and services. This refers to a situation where labor that is employed in a job is not utilized for the production of goods and services. Yes, Sonika, this is the right answer. Disguised unemployment. So you can read all these definition. This 5-year plan was based on the PC Mahalanobis 4-stage model of development. This 5-year plan was based on the PC Mahalanobis 4-stage model of development. Which plan? Yes, Ansutavar, it is right. Disguised. Jeet, yes. For this, Rathod 1956 to 61. Jeet A. Any other student? Yes, 56 to 61. Yes, it was the based on the PC Mahalanobis 4-stage model of development. First 5-year plan was there in 1951 to 56. 12th 5-year plan was 2012 to 2017. You must know these 5 years plan time period, because this question first 5-year plan and 12th 5-year plan, it was asked recently, means this year in RBI Grade B phase 1 exam. And Gadgil formula plan was 4th year plan. This is also important. So your terminology and these facts you must remember. The static part, such question can be asked like from poverty, the types of poverty they can ask, types of unemployment, Tendulkar committee, Rangarajan committee. from these question can be asked in static part, and 5-year plan is very important for static part. Recently, take home ration report was published by Niti Aayog in collaboration of Recently, Take Home Ration Report was published by Niti Aayog in collaboration of WHO, WFP, UNESCO, UNICEF, and FAO. Yes, it is WFP, World Food Program, UN World Food Program. Next question: India MSME employs what percent of the country's workforce contribute 30% of the nation's GDP and are responsible 50% of its export? So this GDP is approximate 33%. So we have taken here 30%. It is whenever it is discussed in the news and articles, it is mentioned 30%. Jeet 40. Yes, it is 40%. Here I have marked it wrong. It is 40. Yes. Next question: as per third India Innovation Index, in the overall ranking, which of the following is the highest performing pillar? Which of the following is the highest performing pillar in third India Innovation Index? Also tell me, first Innovation Index was released in which year? These 100 questions may help in ESI section, not enough. Yes, anyone, if you must read this report, because they will not ask the question who topped this index. Such questions, as exams level is increasing day by day, we have seen the questions pattern. They are not asking the direct question. Sometimes they can ask, it is human capital A. Human capital is the right answer. In the overall ranking, human capital is the highest performing pillar, and other facts you can read from the report section. Next question: as per the National Institutional Ranking Framework 2022, which of the following institute retains its first position in overall category for fourth consecutive year? Yes, Sonika, it is the right answer. IIT Madras. Ranking is given based on the 5 parameters and 16 sub-parameters. Similarly, you must know the component of India Innovation Index also. These how many pillars are there, how many sub-pillars are there, how many indicators are there. Such things also can be asked in the exam. As per State Ranking Index for National Food Security Act, which of the following state has been ranked first in the category of general states? IIT Madras is the right answer. Sonika Sani, yes, Odisha is a right answer. Odisha is the right answer for this. As per State Ranking Index, Odisha has topped the general category states. Goa is the worst performer, followed by Chhattisgarh and Delhi. And Tripura ranks top among the special category states. These facts you can study from this PDF after the session. As per National Statistical Office NSO, real GDP or the gross domestic product at constant prices in Q1 of 2023 is estimated to attain a level of 36.85 lakh crore, showing a growth of Rahul K. Yes, 13.5% is the right answer. 13.5% is the right answer. For 22-23, GDP projection by RBI is 7.2%, and last year it was 8.9%. 13.5% is the right. 8 core industries comprise of the weight of items included in the index of industrial production. 8 core industries weightage that is taken from the items included in the index of industrial production. What is the weightage? 40%. E. Yes, it is 40.27%. This is 40.27%, and this index of 8 core industries increased by 4.5% as compared to the index of July 21. This is for July 22, and April 22 index was revised to 9.5%. You must know who released this index. So Office of Economic Advisor under the Department for Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade under Ministry of Commerce and Industry released this index of 8 core industries, while this index of industrial production is being released by National Statistical Office under Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. 8 core industries comprise of 40.27%, and this is being released with the time lag of 1 month. Next question, then annual rate of inflation based on the All India Wholesale Price Index number with index value is what percent for the month of July? Actually, such data can be asked WPI, CPI, IIP. One data you will definitely find in the exam, 13.93%. Yes, Sonika, it is the right answer. Similarly, index of 8 core industries, this is being released by the Office of Economic Advisor, Department of Promotion of Industry and Internal Trade, and there are 69.7 in the basket of WPI. Base year is 2011-12. You must know the base year, what is the weightage of the different component. So next question, that IIP are released, the quick estimation index of industrial production are released on 12th of every month or with a 6-week lag by which of the following? 20C. The index of industrial production, I have discussed in the last question that index of industrial production, index of 8 core industries is being released by index of 8 core industries is being released by the Office of Economic Advisor, but IIP, index of industrial production, is being released by the NSO. So NSO is the right answer. Don't be confused. Which of the following is the highest weightage in CPI, Consumer Price Index? Which of the following has the highest weightage in Consumer Price Index? Food and beverages. Let's see. Yes, it is the right answer. Food and beverages 54%, and this month, last month data you must know. This is 6.7% for July 22. Next question, the headline inflation averaged what percent in 21-22? What was the average inflation? Headline inflation is in India is Consumer Price Index. D. 21-22. We are referring 21-22. In 21-22, inflation rate was not this. It was 5.5%. It was 5.5% in 20. Yes, 21-22. Next question, which of the following is not a principle of competitiveness roadmap for India at the rate 100? Which of the following is not a principle of competitiveness roadmap for India at 100? Social progress, shared, sustainable, solid success. No. E, success is not a principle. These are this forest guiding principle. Redefine our approach to attaining prosperity by stressing the need for prosperity growth to be matched by social progress, to be shared across all regions within India, to be environmentally sustainable, and to be solid in the face of external shocks. So this roadmap is a collaborative endeavor between the Economic Advisory Council of Prime Minister and the Institute of Competitiveness, and has been developed by Dr. Amit Kumar, Chairman of Institute for Competitiveness, Professor Michelle E. Porter, and Dr. Kristen Kettles of Harvard Business School. So, as per RBI report, a reduction in gross fiscal deficit to gross domestic product ratio by 0.3 percentage point in envisaged in line with the target of achieving a GFD GDP ratio below what percent by 25-26. As per RBI report, a reduction in GFD gross fiscal deficit and gross domestic product ratio of 0.3 percent point is envisaged. First, you think those who are writing 3%. First, you think that in any report or anywhere government has targeted to keep it at 3%. Any report? No, it is 4.5%. 4.5%, and other facts are that debt to GDP ratio 50.6% by 25-26. This we have taken from this RBI annual report only. Yes, Finance Commission 3% by which year they have targeted? 3 or 4 they have targeted in Finance Commission by 25-26. The 15th Finance Commission has recommended that what percent of the net proceeds of the union tax should be shared within the states? Yes, 41% is the right answer. 41% is the right answer. One for J&K and Ladakh, yes. As for 15th Finance Commission, population has given what percentage weightage for revenue sharing? As per 15th Finance Commission, population has given what percentage of weightage? Anyone? You must know the components. 12.5%. It is 15%. It is 15%. You can see read the report or document that what are the various this weightage given to different like population, area, forest cover, and tax proceeds. Every component has a different weightage, so you must know. The foreign trade policy 21-26 is expected to provide a medium term path for achieving merchandise export of US 1 trillion by which year? Yes, tell me. It is 2030. It is 2030. Next question. In the fintech space, the Reserve Bank will facilitate setting up of how many digital banking units in the country during 22-23? Yes, 75. Next question. Which of the following is the fourth cohorts of the regulatory sandbox? Which of the following is the fourth cohorts of the regulatory sandbox? MSME lending, prevention and mitigation of financial fraud, cross-border payments, credit card, retail payments. B, yes. Yes, it is the right answer. First cohort on retail payment, while under the second cohort cross-border payment, third was MSME lending, and fourth is prevention and mitigation of financial fraud. As per National Strategy for Financial Inclusion 2019 to 24, every village to have access to a formal financial service provider within a reasonable distance of. As per National Strategy for Financial Inclusion NSFI, yes, 5 kilometer, and for hilly area also. In the hilly area, a hamlet of 500 household, that is condition for hilly area, and 5 kilometer in every village. As per National Strategy for Financial Education, that was financial inclusion, it is financial education. Which of the following is not a 5C? There 5C is defined in the financial education, National Strategy for Financial Education. Which of the following is not a 5C? Content, capacity, community led communication, center. E, yes, center is not a 5C. These are content, capacity, community led, and communication. Fifth is not visible. I will check and rectify that slide, and we'll share in the PDF. As per RBI, saving from household sector accounted to what percent of GDP in 2021? As per RBI, saving from household sector accounted to what percent of GDP in 2021? As per RBI, it is 11.8%. In 11.8% is the right answer. Next question. As per RBI, in 2022, scheduled commercial bank credit deposit ratio stood at credit deposit ratio. CD ratio, generally it is termed as CD ratio. Credit deposit ratio stood at, for scheduled commercial bank we are referring here, so it is 72.2%. 72.2%. Next question. Gross fiscal deficit for 21-22 is. Fiscal deficit for 21 to 22 was, or was we can say, because it has already passed this year. Final figures for the what was targeted and in the budget, and what is the final revised estimate, or after the revised estimate, whatever is the final. It is 6.7%. It is 6.7%. For 22-23, it is budgeted at 6.4%, and other figures are there. This is 6.71 for 21-22. So you must know these figures. 6.7 is for 21-22, and 6.4 it is targeted in the budget for 22-23. Next question, 35. This investment has been set at this investment target for 22-23. This investment target for 22-23. 65,000 crore. Rahul Rathod. 65,000. Anshu Rajanand. Yes, it is 65,000 crore. Next question. The priority sector lending for scheduled commercial banks stood at what percent as on March 31st, 2022? Priority sector lending for scheduled commercial bank. What is the target for this priority sector lending target for commercial bank? What is that target? Yes, D, 42.8%. And as per RBI, target is 40%. Yes. And for 22-23 budget, what is the agriculture credit target? Last year it was 16.5 lakh crore. This year they have capped it 18 lakh crore for the agriculture credit. Next question, Reserve Bank has mandated banks to provide relief where the crop loss assessed is what percent or more in the areas affected by the natural calamities. RBI has mandated banks to provide relief where the crop loss assessed is what percent or more in the areas affected by the natural calamities. B, 25%. It is 33%. Where the crop loss assessed is 33% or more in the areas affected by the natural calamities. And during 21-22, natural calamities were declared by three states, Maharashtra, Karnataka, and Rajasthan. It is 33%, not 25%. Borrowers with exposure above what amount are required to obtain legal entity identifier code by April 30, 22? LEI, legal entity identifier code. How many digits are there in this code? Also tell me. 50 crore. And how many digits are there in this code? Yes, it is 25 crore. Let me check. It is 25 crore I have marked. I will cross check also. I think it is 25 crore. And it is 20 digit code. Yes, it is right, 20 digit code. In NAFCUB, C stands for, sorry, F stands for. F, C is written inadvertently. I will check that 25 crore or it was 50 crore. It may be 50 crore. Maybe I have marked it wrong. Yes, I think it was 50 crore. I have marked it wrong. I will cross check and it will rectify in the PDF. In NAFCUB, F stands for Federation Forex Floating Finance and none of these. It is Federation, National Federation of Urban Cooperative Banks and Credit Societies Limited. It is written as NAFCUB. Yes. Next question. Housing finance companies have asset worth and above are included as financial institution under Securitization and Reconstruction of Financial Asset and Enforcement of Security Interest Act 2002. Housing finance companies, those having some asset of a certain amount, were included in this SARFAESI Act. Earlier were not included. So what is that asset limit? E, 200 crore, 10 crore, 25 crore, 50 crore, 100 crore. This is 100 crore, 100 crore and above. Housing finance company, those housing finance company which have asset 100 crore and above are included in SARFAESI Act. Means they are financial institution under the SARFAESI Act. As per RBI report, which of the following banks contributed maximum to the fraud amount? Maximum contribution. B, private sector bank. Maximum to the fraud amount. Public sector bank. PSB, Rahul Bist, public sector bank. Yes, PSB in amount and private sector bank were in the number of frauds. Yes, public sector bank a maximum to the fraud amount, while private sector bank reported maximum number of frauds. Next question. As per DICGC Amendment Act mandates that interim insurance payment to depositors is to be completed within how many days from the date of imposition of direction by the Reserve Bank? DICGC Amendment Act was this DICG Act was amended. So, as per that Amendment Act, the insurance payment to depositors is to be completed within how many days? Amount in terms of amount, Rajanand, that is public sector bank, but in terms of the number of frauds, then it is private sector bank. Not 30 days, it is 90 days. You can see that 90 days breakup is also there. First 30 days, 45 days, the insured bank has to submit claims. Then 30 days for the verification, and last 15 days they have to pay to depositors. And some other figures facts are given, you can read from this PDF. As per RBI report, in value terms, the share of which note and rupee 2000 bank notes together account for 87.1% of the total value of bank notes in circulation as on March 31st 2022. This 20 rupees note, 50 rupees note, 100 rupees note, 200, 500. Yes, 500 and 2000 rupees note accounted for 87.1% of the total value of the banknotes in the system. And the value and volume of the banknotes in circulation increased by 9.9% and 5% respectively. This is 31 lakh crore and 13.05 lakh crore. Yes, 500. And in value terms, 500 denomination has the highest share, and in volume terms also 500 denomination as the highest share in individual. Yes, one more important question. Enhancements were made to the Indo-Nepal Remittance Facility Scheme in October 2021 by way of increasing the ceiling per transaction to what amount, removing the annual cap of 12 remittances? Yes, what is the earlier? What was the amount? 5 lakh. Earlier was the 50,000 limit was there. If you want to transfer in Nepal, so limit was 50,000 INR. Now the limit has been increased. It has been enhanced. So what is that limit? That is 2 lakh rupees, not 5 lakh. It is 2 lakh rupees. Other figure facts are there. You can read. Next question. The PIDF, Payment Infrastructure Development Fund scheme operationalized by the Reserve Bank from January 1st, 2021 subsidized the deployment of points of sale infrastructure in in centers and northeastern states of the country. Tier 1 to Tier 2 centers, Tier 2 to Tier 4 centers. What is the answer for this? E. Yes, Sonika, it is the right answer. Tier 4 to Tier 3 to Tier 6, not Tier 4 to, not it is Tier 3 to Tier 6. And also the beneficiaries of PM Street Vendors Atmanirbhar Nidhi and in the Tier 1 and Tier 2 centers are covered. Only these beneficiaries of PM Street Vendor Atmanirbhar Nidhi, PM Swanidhi scheme, beneficiary of Tier 1 and Tier 2 centers are covered. Otherwise, Tier 3 to Tier 6. Tier 3. Yes, Tier 3 to Tier 6 are covered. As per Financial Stability Report June 2022, Bitcoin accounts for what percent of the market this market capitalization in this cryptocurrency market? Just try to answer the very fast because only 56 question we have covered. Let's see the answers. Bitcoin accounts for the 44% of the market capitalization, and the top two cryptocurrency account for 59%, while the top five account for more than three-fourths. So 44% is the right answer. As per RBI Financial Stability Report June 22, at the end of March 2021, the outstanding debt of general governments peaked at what percent of GDP? Yes, tell me. Not 76. It is 89.4%. 89.4%. And what was the this current account deficit in 21-22? That is 1.2%, and this was 89.4%. Debt to GDP ratio, it was 89.4%. As per RBI Financial Stability Report, the CRAR of scheduled commercial bank rose to a new high of. This is very important fact, and these facts from this report can be asked. Last time in, I think, in RBI or last year NABA, they asked the question in very depth. 16.7%. Let's see. It is 16.7%. Like CRAR ratio, it rose to 16.7%, while their GNPA fell to a 6-year low of 5.9% in March 22. NNP and net non-performing assets stood at 1.7%. PCR improved to 70.9%. Write-off ratio declined in second successive year to 20%. Agriculture sector has the highest share in GNPA, followed by industry sector, while industry sector has the highest share in GNP of scheduled commercial bank. Next question, the forex reserve. The forex foreign exchange reserve as on March 31st, 22. Yes, Tanish Kumar, it will be helpful if you will cover these 100 questions schemes. Just tell me the answer of this question. It is easy question. As on March 31st, 2022, forex reserve, what was it? Was increased by 33 billion. No, Rathod. 642 was the highest ever. 642 was the highest ever. That was in September 21. On March 31st, it was 607.3 billion. As on March 31st, it was 6707.3 billion US dollars, and it was highest 642.5 billion on September 3. Credit growth in scheduled commercial bank as per RBI Financial Stability Report. Yes, Sonika, it was a 603.7 billion. As per RBI Financial Stability Report, credit growth in scheduled commercial bank. Credit growth, it was 11.5%. Deposit grew by 9.8%, while credit growth in scheduled commercial bank is 11.5%. As per RBI Financial Stability Report, during 21-22, under the baseline scenario, the aggregate CRAR of 46 major banks is projected to slip to what percent by March 2023? CRAR of 46 major banks is projected. If they will ask the question from the financial stability report, then these questions can be asked. So any question from these questions can be asked. So it is 15%. Under the baseline scenario, it can go up to 15% by March 23, while it can go down to 14.2% in the medium stress scenario and to 13.3% under the severe stress scenario by March 23. If any fact-based question being asked database from this financial stability report, then these questions can be asked. As per Financial Stability Report June 22, during 21-22, which of the following is the second largest fund provider in the financial system? These questions are prepared in line with the previous year papers. And I think in RBI or NABARD exam this last year or this year, I don't remember exactly, but the question was asked as per the financial stability report, which of the following is the second largest fund borrower from the financial system? It was asked. Second largest fund borrower was asked, not first was asked. Second largest borrower was asked. We have asked largest fund provider in the system. Yes, tell me the answer. Where is Jeet? Mutual fund, insurance companies, NBFCs, housing finance companies. So insurance companies is the right answer. In terms of intersectoral exposure, MC mutual fund followed by the insurance companies were the biggest fund provider in the system. So mutual fund is the largest means fund provider in the financial system. Insurance companies are the second one, whereas NBFCs followed by the HFCs were the largest receiver of the fund. So NBFC is the largest receiver. Second largest is housing finance companies. So these are the important facts you must know. These are the very important facts. Last year, I think in a NABARD or this year RBI, similar type of question was asked. As per RBI Financial Stability Report during 21-22, the Indian fintech industry, which is amongst the fastest growing fintech markets in the world, was valued at US dollar 50-60 billion in 20 and is projected to reach by the US dollar 150 billion by which year? 2025. Yes, India has the highest fintech adoption rate globally, that is 87%. India has the highest fintech adoption rate, that is 87%. Next question. As per RBI Financial Stability Report during 21-22, in value terms, the insured deposit of 81 lakh crore formed what percent of the total accessible deposits? Yes, this is 49%. As at in March 20, the limit of deposit insurance at a 5 lakh fully protected deposit account. Total deposit account are that 97.9% of total are protected. In value terms, insured deposit, what amount is deposit? That 49% of the total accessible deposit is insured. Central government has targeted to achieve at least 30% of the on-road vehicles to be electric by which year? Yes, tell me. Yes, tell me. 2030. Yes, 2030 is the right answer. So 2030 is the right answer. Some other facts you can read from this report. Decacorn is a term used in the venture capital industry to describe a privately held startup company with a value of over decacorn. Also, tell me the value for unicorn and what is the value for decacorn? 1 trillion. 1 trillion. No. Unicorn is 10 billion US dollar. 10 billion is used for Decacorn, and India only four startup, namely Flipkart, Byju's, Nykaa, and Swiggy, are Decacorn. And for unicorn, a unicorn, it is 1 billion. And the other facts are given there. Yes, it is 1 billion. Next question. The India has banned manufacture, import, stocking, distribution, sale and use of identify single-use plastic items which have low utility and high littering potential all across the country. From which state? Yes, tell me. Yes, July 22. It is the right answer. Next question. The scheme was launched in 2015 to promote the innovation and rural entrepreneurship through rural livelihood, local livelihood business incubator, technology business incubator, and the fund of funds for startup creation of the agro-based industry. This is PMEGP, Sufurti, Aspire, Stand Up India, Startup India. Which of the following is a scheme? Yes, tell me the scheme name. No. Why are you confused about this scheme? A scheme for promoting innovation, rural industry, and entrepreneurship. Its definition means full form itself says. So, Aspire is the right answer for this. And which of the following is not true regarding Stand Up India scheme? Which of the following is not true? Aspire is the right answer for that. Which of the following is not true regarding Stand Up India scheme? And this was asked in, I think, this year in RBI Phase 2, this Stand Up India scheme. The objective of the Stand Up India scheme is to facilitate loan between 10 lakh and 1 crore to at least one scheduled cost or scheduled tribe borrower and at least one woman borrower. In case of non-individual enterprise, 51% of the shareholding and controlling should be held by SST or woman entrepreneur. Rate of interest would be Base rate plus 3% tenor premium. Loan is payable in 7 years with a maximum moratorium period of 18 months. Scheme envisages a 25% margin money. E. What is the margin money currently? It was reduced to 15%. So it was reduced to 15%. Next question. Which of the following is not true regarding PM Fasal Bima Yojana? The scheme is optional for all farmers. The average sum insured per hectare has been raised to 40,700 crore. The average sum, this premium is 2% for the kharif crops, 1.5% for the rabi crops, commercial 5%. Premium over and above these limits will be shared by the central and state government in the ratio 50-50, except northeastern region where it will be 90-10. So insurance company would disburse the claim if payable within 30 days of the receipt of the loss survey report. Which of the following is not true regarding Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana? Anyone? D. D is right. D option is right. It is not. I have asked which of the following is not true. D option is correct. Last option is not correct. The insurance company would disburse the claim if payable within 15 days of the receipt of the loss survey report. This will be not 30 days, it will be the 15 days. All other things are correct. Next question. Which of the following is not true regarding SISFS? The full form of SISFS. What is the full form? Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. Startup India Seed Fund Scheme. The scheme is being implemented by the government with effect from 1st April 22. An outlay of INR 945 crore is provided for financial assistance to startup. A startup recognized by DPIIT incorporated not more than 2 years ago. Startups should not have received more than 10 lakh of monetary support, and shareholding by Indian promoters in the startup should be at least 15%. Which of the following is not correct? Scheme was launched by the government with effect from 1st April 21. So this is the only thing that is wrong. A revamped Rashtriya Gramin Swaraj Abhiyan will be implemented till what date? Revamped RGSA will be implemented till what date? 22, 24, 26, 28, 30. Yes, try to answer in very fast. 26. 26. Yes, 26 is the right answer. Other facts are given here. As per the central sector scheme of the top class education in school colleges for OBC, EBC, and DNT students, the OBC, EBC, and DNT students studying in the top class schools identified as per the top class school or college. Here will be top class school or college. Identify as per the modalities of the scheme with household annual income of less than what amount would be eligible. So, what is the household income criteria for this scheme? C 2.5 lakh. Yes, it is correct. At least one more condition is there. At least means one more term of this scheme. 30% of this scholarship are reserved for the girls. Scheme will be funded by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment on 100% basis. Next question. The scheme envisages identifying the sewer septic tank workers with a focus on informal workforce who are engaged in hazardous cleaning operation. Namaste, NSKFDC, PM Yasasvi, PM AAGY, and Mission Shakti. It was a easy question. Namaste scheme, and these facts you can. This will be implemented till 25-26 with a with an outlay of 360 crore by the National SBI Karmachari Financial Development Corporation, and project up to 1 lakh. Rate of interest will be 4% for women beneficiaries, 5% for other project above 1 lakh, 6%. Next question: the scheme PMAGY is envisaged to cover 36,000 villages, 36,420 villages, having at least what percent ST population and 500 ST across state UTs with notified STs during the period? Yes, Namaste is a joint initiative of Ministry of Housing, Urban Affairs, and Ministry of Social Justice. Yes, and so you are right. Yes, it is 50%. Pradhan Mantri Adi Adarsh Gram Yojana, Ministry of Tribal is implementing. Time period is 25-26. 50% ST population, an amount of 702,276 crore has been approved for next 5 years. Next question: the sub scheme of Sambal will be implemented as centrally sponsored scheme with what percent of central funding from the Nirbhay Fund, the Ministry of Home and Child Development budget with provision of direct release of fund to the district collector at the concerned directorate commissionerate in the state UT. The sub-scheme of Sambal, central funding. What is the share of center in this Sambal part of the sub-scheme? Which schemes sub-scheme is Sambal? This also tell me this. 100%. Yes, Mission Shakti's sub scheme is Sambal. So 100% from the Nirbhay fund. For other part, it will be for other part of Mission Shakti. This other part is Samarthya, that is 60-40 ratio, and about 90-10 ratio for Northeast special category states. For Sambal part, it is 100% centrally sponsored scheme. A new component under Sambal sub-scheme has been added as Women's Collective to promote and facilitate alternate dispute resolution and gender justice in the society and within the families. Not PM Shakti, Mission Shakti. A new component, Nari Adalat, has been added. Yes, it is the right answer. Nari Adalat. Nari Adalat has been added. Next question: which of the following is not true regarding PMMVY, Pradhan Mantri Matru Vandana Yojana? Which of the following is not true? Maternity benefit of not less than 5,000 in two installments will be provided to the women belonging to socially and economically disadvantaged section of the society. The benefits is available to a woman for the first two living children, provided the second child is a girl. If a beneficiary delivers twin, triplet, quadruple in her second pregnancy with one or more children being girl, then she will be receiving incentive for the second girl child as per the PMMVY 2.0. Under the scheme, free of charge meal during the pregnancy and 6 months after the childbirth through the local Anganwadi is envisaged. Rupees 2,000 will be provided in the first installment. Yes, 3,000 in the first installment, and that is before childbirth. Second in 2,000. Second installment will be of 2,000. Under Palna Crèche facility, the crèche facility caters to the children in the age group of Sonika. It was earlier 1,000, 2,000, 2,000, but under Mission Shakti PMMVY the guidelines are changed. Under Palna Crèche facility, the crèche facility caters to the children in the age group of 3 months to 3 years, 3 months to 6 years, 6 months to 1 year, 6 months to 3 years, 6 months to 6 years. Under Palna Crèche facility, the crèche facility caters to the children in the age group of 6 months to 6 years is the right answer for this. The objective of the Palna component is sub-scheme of Mission Shakti. Next question. The objective of the scheme is to secure a healthy and happy childhood for the every child in India, foster a sensitive, supportive, and synchronized ecosystem for development of children, assist state duties in the during the mandate of the Juvenile Justice Act 2015, and achieve the SDG goal. Which scheme it is? Mission Vatsalya, yes, it is the Mission Vatsalya. It will be implemented. These all these scheme Potion 2.0, Mission Shakti, Mission Vatsalya will be implemented till the financial 15th Finance Commission period 2025-26. Next question, under the Potion 2.0 nutrition support of Potion through the supplementary nutrition program for child of the age group of 6 months to what years pregnant women and lactating mothers, and for adolescent girl in the age group of 14 to 18 years in aspirational district in northeastern region. Under Potion 2.0, children of what age? 6 months to, yes, it is 6 year. It is 6 year. The government of India has launched the Nipun Bharat scheme to attain foundational literacy and numeracy for children by what year in a mission mode? The government of India has launched the Nipun Bharat scheme to attain foundational literacy and numeracy for children by what year in a mission mode? 23, 24. Let's see the answer. It is 26, 27. 26, 27. Next question. The IBPS scheme is based on a public-private partnership mode with viability gap funding being provided by the government. The scheme provides financial support of up to 50% of expenditure incurred on permissible items with upper ceiling of what amount per BPO ITS seat. The IBPS scheme full form you must know, and what is the limit, per ceiling limit for this scheme? Anyone? You must know the IBPS full form. Under the Digital India program, the scheme is India BPO Promotion Scheme, Ministry of Electronics and IT, and upper ceiling limit is 1 lakh, and other things, other facts you can study from this PDF. India BPO Promotion Scheme. This we have taken from the Kurukshetra magazine. This IBPS was discussed in the Kurukshetra magazine of August. The public procurement of policy for MSc Order 2012 as amended from time to time mandates that what percent of the annual procurement of ministry departments and central public sector enterprises should be from MSCs? Yes, it is 25%, Sonika. And there are some other criteria under this public procurement policy, that from SCST, the MSC which are owned by SCST and which are owned by women. So what is that ratio? Sorry, percentage. What is that percentage? This is 25% is the right answer. Also, in this guideline, 4% procurement from SCST owned and 3% from women owned MSCs. The ECLGC, ECLGS, the Emergency Credit Line Guarantee Scheme, which now has an expanded guarantee cover of, was launched in 2020. This is 5 lakh crore. Yes, and so you're right. It is 5 lakh crore. Next question. The government has launched a supported central sector scheme called Raising and Accelerating MSME Performance (RAMP). So RAMP has launched with the support of IMF, ADB, World Bank, WTO, UNCTAD. Yes, World Bank is the right answer. US dollar 808 million or 6062 crore and over a period of 5 years. So Ministry of MSME is implementing this. Goal 2.0 initiative aim to digitally upskill the youth by on promoting entrepreneurship amongst tribal communities of the country and opening up opportunities for them using digital technology. How many youths under goal 2.0? So 10 lakh is the right answer. So Ministry of Tribal Affairs in collaboration with Meta or Facebook, this scheme is implementing. Next question, the road construction per day was how many kilometers in 2021? Road construction per day was how many kilometer in 2021? 28 kilometer, 30, 38.5 kilometer, 45 kilometer and 60 kilometer. Yes, it was 38.5 kilometer in 2021 and in 2022 due to COVID it has reduced to 28.64 kilometer. Next question, the total workforce in the country is approximate 47 crore, of which what percent are in unorganized sector? Total workforce in the country is approx 47 crore, of which E 81% are in unorganized sector. Yes, it is right. Under Spurti scheme, regular cluster is given what amount as government assistance under Spurti scheme? 2.5 crore. And major cluster, and what is given major cluster and what is the condition for the regular cluster? The regular cluster up to 500 as artisan, 2.5 crore. Major cluster more than 500 crore is given. Amount I have mentioned it is wrong. It is 5 crore for major cluster, 2.5 crore for regular cluster. Under PMEGP scheme, the margin money subsidy for minorities in rural area 5%, 10%, 15%, 25%, and 35%. Under PMEGP scheme, the margin money subsidy for minorities in rural areas. Margin money subsidy for minorities. It is 35%. It is 35%. 15% in urban area for general category and 25% in rural area for general category people. In special category include SC, ST, obesity, minorities, women, ex-servicemen, transgender, differentially abled, NER, aspirational district, hill and border area. All these are given. Margin money subsidy 25% in urban area and 35% subsidy in rural areas. And other condition you must read because PMEGP is also an important scheme for this exam. Next question. Rural economy constitutes what percent of national income? Rural and urban economy. Both you must. Yes, it was easy question. This question was asked in SEBI exam. That was asked for the women. What percent subsidy under PMEGP is given to women beneficiaries? SEBI exam it was asked. Rural economy constitutes what percent of national income? 46%. And urban economy, rest is urban economy. So 46% contribution of rural economy in India's national income, or we can say in GDP, and 54% from the urban economy. These are the important facts. Pradhan Mantri Formalization of Micro Food Processing Enterprises Scheme offers financial, technical, and business support for setting up upgradation of 2 lakh micro food processing enterprise through credit linked subsidy located during 5 years from 2021 to 24-25 with an outlay of 10,000 crore. Yes, it is the right answer. Next question, annual milk production in the country has grown by what percent in the past 5 years? Annual milk production in the last 5 years. Compound annual growth rate we have asked. It is 2.8%, 4.7%. Where are Jeet and Sonika? You are not attempting the question. 2.8%, 4.7%, 6.4%, 9.2%, 11.7%. It is 6.4%. India is the largest milk producer in the world. Dairy sector contributes around 65 to 70% to the livestock GVA. Annual milk production in the country has grown by 6.4% in the last 5 years. Annual husbandry infrastructure development, 15,000 crore is allocated. So, another facts you can read from the economic survey chapter related to the agriculture. Next question. Under PMMY, Tarun category is covering loan up to 50,000, 50,000 to 5 lakh, 50,000 to 10 lakh, 5 lakh to 10 lakh. It is very easy question. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. D. Covering loan 5 to 10. Yes, it is the right answer. Number of PMM Mudra account as on date is 36.525 crore. Next question. CGT-MSC schemes provide collateral free loan up to a limit of what amount for individual MSMEs on payment of a guarantee fee to the bank by them? D. 202 crore. Yes, it is the right answer. So, Credit Guarantee Fund Scheme for Micro and Small Enterprises launched in 2000, and this provide 200 lakhs, 2 crore means. Next question, under Aspire scheme for livelihood business incubator, a one-time grant of 100% of the cost of the plant and machinery of the other than infrastructure and land, or an amount of up to what amount, whichever is less, is provided for technology business incubator. The grant is limited to what 50% of the cost. So, up to what amount it is provided for this LBI, livelihood business incubations? 100 lakh. Yes, 100 lakh is the right answer. 100 lakh is the right answer. Next question. As per ICR, total number of agroclimatic zone in India. As per ICR, total number of agroclimatic zone in India, 15. Yes, right. And one more fact is there. ILO reported that employment in agriculture sector was 41% in 2020. Total employment, 41% from agriculture sector alone. Later in 1957, two Harvard economists, namely Davis and Kohlberg, introduced the term agri-clinic, agri-business, agri-startup, agro-climatic zone, agripreneur. It is agribusiness. They coined the term agribusiness in 1957 in their book, that is a concept of agribusiness, and defined the agribusiness. PM Mitra scheme aims to set up how many mega integrated textile region and apparel parks within a total outlay of 4,445 crores. Easy question. Which of the following state has topped the Export Preparedness Index 2021? Which of the following state has topped the index? Which of the following state? Gujarat. Yes, it is the right answer. Gujarat is the topper. Savan Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana, which was launched in Savan Jayanti Gramin Swarojgar Yojana was launched in which year? And now the scheme is restructured to which scheme? Also tell me. 1999 is the right answer. So currently National Rural Livelihood Mission, that is restructured from Savan Jayanti Gram Swarojgar Yojana, and the scheme early from this Savan Jayanti Gramin Swarojgar Yojana was created by merging or restructuring these schemes, six schemes. Which of the following is not a sub-scheme under NRLM, National Rural Livelihood Mission? Yes, in 2013, but but Savan Jayanti Gramin Swarojgar Yojana was launched in 1999. That it was restructured in 2013 to NRLM. Which of the following is not a sub-scheme under NRLM? Yes, Surti is not a sub-scheme. All these are the subcomponent of NRLM. RBI has decided in consultation with the central government to increase the automatic route limit of ECB external commercial borrowing from USD 750 million or equivalent to what amount? A, USD 1.5 billion. Yes, it is right. As per RBI, sectoral deployment of bank credit report July 22, credit growth to agriculture and allied activities improved to what percent in 2022? July 2022. This is 13.2% in the agriculture sector. Credit growth in personal loan sector, it was 18.8%. Service sector 16.5%. So last year in prelims, such questions were asked in latest circular of RBI. There were fact-based questions, so it is very difficult to remember all the facts. Actually, in the last year, in one of the shift, all these facts were given. 4 or 5 options were given, and then it was asked which of the following is true. All 5 are true. 1 and 2 and 3 is true. So such data you cannot remember. So it is better to leave such circulars. As per RBI quarterly statistics on deposit and credit of SCB June 2022, CD ratio stood at what percent at all India level? It is 73.5% and 86.2% of metropolitan branch. CASA stands at 44.5% in June 22. Credit growth accelerated further to 14.2% in June 22. As per RBI, Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme 2022-23 Series 2 issue prices. Yes, better to leave such data. It is 5197. As per RBI, Sovereign Gold Bond Scheme Series 2 issue price is 55,197. And if someone want online, then for online it will be 5147. GNPAs of RRB in 21-22. GNPA of RRBs in 21-22. 8.5%, 9.1%, 11.2%, 12.6%, 13.5%. There are 10 questions. I think 110 questions we have covered. We have graded. So 10 to 12 questions more are there. Yes, this GNPA is 9.1%. Net NPA, this is taken from the report available at NABARD website related to regional rural banks. Also some interesting question: which of the following state does not have any RRB? Which of the following state does not have any RRB? Sikkim, Assam, Nagaland, Manipur, Arunachal Pradesh. Sikkim and Goa, yes, Sikkim and Goa both state do not have RRBs. There are 43 RRBs sponsored by 12 scheduled commercial bank. Also, one public sector bank does not sponsor any RRB. That is Punjab and Sindh Bank. All public sector except Punjab and Sindh Bank sponsor one or more RRBs. RRB account for 30% of the total bank credit. RRB counted 35% of the total volume of the PLSC. Highest number of RRBs are sponsored by State Bank of India, and highest number of RRB are three. That is three in each state: Andhra Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. SEBI has constituted a committee for advising on environmental, social, and governance related matters in the securities market. The committee will be chaired by, yes, total 43 RRBs as on date. 10 to 12 more questions we have covered. We have created 110 or 12 questions. So Navneet Munnat, yes, Navneet Munnat is the chairman of this committee. Also, SEBI has constituted one FPI advisory committee, and chairman of that committee is former chief economic advisor KV Subramanian. The minimum CRA requirement for scheduled commercial bank for financing the working capital requirement of state and local development corporation policy, and under the policy 2022-23, if the scheduled commercial bank want to finance the working capital to state handloom development corporation, then what is the minimum CRA requirement? It is 11.5%. This their net NPA should not be 6%, and they should be in net profit in 2021. Similarly, for RRBs, if they want to provide the working capital to individual waivers, handloom waiver groups, cooperative folds, producer group companies in 22-23, then what is the minimum CRA requirement? Actually, these are the these CRA requirement related to scheduled commercial bank and the RRBs. These are the latest circular of a NABARD website. So these facts you have to remember. It is simple: 11.5% CRA, and this one for RRB it should be 9%. So some facts I have already told you, that like this credit deposit, this RBI circulars related to the scheduled commercial bank position, credit deposit facts, quarterly statistics. All these things you can leave because 1-2 question, but some important facts you can cover which you can remember. The number of female PMJDY accounts as on date. PMJDY, total PMJDY accounts has been asked many times in the banking exams. So total, yes, 25.78 crores. Total beneficiaries as on date are 46.40 crore. 1,72,000 crore is total deposit. 25.78 crore are female account. Total project approved till date under National Infrastructure Pipeline covering 34 subsector. Total project approved till date under National Infrastructure Pipeline. This question was also asked once in NABARD phase 1. So we have created the question accordingly. It is 9390. 9390 is RBI has issued its Payment Vision 2025 document with the core theme of e-payments for everyone, everywhere, and Every time, every day, every moment, every second, every minute. What will be the every time? Yes, every time is right answer for this. RBI this has released this payment vision 2025. The RBI payment vision document aims for a jump in the number of digital payments by 2025. How many fold jump? Two, two-fold jump, three-fold jump, four-fold jump, five-fold jump, ten-fold jump. So it is three-fold jump. So these are the important facts. This is a recent document, so you must know these facts. They can ask. As per RBI, the limit of e-mandates for recurring payments such as subscription, insurance premiums, etc., made by credit debit card has been increased by the RBI from 5,000 to e-mandate 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25, 50. This is 15,000. Yes, it is the right answer. Under MG Narega, what percent woman percentage out of total in 2021-22? What percent woman days were there in 21-22 under MG Narega scheme? 18%, 25%, 38%, 54%. Yes, 54%. SC percent days 19%, ST percentage 18%. Average day of employment it was around 50. Average wage rate was 208. Which state has become the first Har Ghar Jal certified state? Which state has become the first Har Ghar Jal certified state? And Union Territory, the Goa, and become the first Har Ghar Jal certified state. Dadra and Nagar Haveli and Daman Diu become the first Har Ghar Jal certified UT. At that time when the scheme Jal Jeevan Mission was launched, only 17% rural household were having this tap water connection. Currently, it stands for 52%. The India has achieved over ODF plus villages under SBM Swachh Bharat Mission Gramin 1 lakh villages, 2 lakh, 3 lakh, 4 lakh. Yes, total 1 lakh 1,462 villages. And top 5 performing states are Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Odisha, Uttar Pradesh, and Himachal Pradesh. For ODF plus villages, must follow the biodegradable waste management, plastic waste management, grey water management, and facial sludge management. All these things, if it is followed in a village, then it is categorized as ODF plus. As per Central Groundwater Board report, the stage of overall groundwater extraction in the country during 2020 when compared with 2017 has reduced from 63.3% to groundwater extraction in the country. Stage of it is 61.6%. Last option 61.6%. Punjab, Rajasthan, Haryana, Delhi, and Daman Diu are having stage of groundwater extraction more than 100%. Next question. Under budget 2022-23 allocation for Jal Jeevan Mission, it is in crores: 37,800 crore, 48,000 crore, 60,000 crore, and 73,000 crore, and 68,000 crore. And tell me for this allocation for MG Narega. Yes, I will share the PDF. And for MG Narega, allocation for MG Narega, not 93, it is 73,000. And allocation for PM Kisan, PM Kisan for Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, Gram Sadak Yojana 19,000 crore, Awas Yojana 48,000 crore, Jal Jeevan Mission 60,000 crore, MGNREGA 70,000 3,000 crore, PM Kisan 68,000 crore. Which state has become the 36th state to implement the One Nation One Ration Card scheme? Which state has become the 36th state? Yes, Assam is the right answer. So Assam has become 36th state to implement. Now all the state and union territory are the part of this scheme. So these were 111 questions. So these were 100 question, 111 question. These are very important questions we have tried to cover, and we will upload one or two videos of 100 ARD static questions that will not be live, that we will upload recorded video. So these were 111 questions we have covered. Most important facts, reports, RBI reports, NABARD circular, NABARD annual report. Every part we have covered. Also, some part of questions we have already covered in last 3-4 lectures. So I will suggest you again to read the economic survey, that chapter related to agriculture part, and the schemes specific to agriculture, rural development, Panchayati Raj, Shakti Ministry, Skill Development, MSME, Tribal Affairs, Ministry of Finance, and New and Renewable Energy. These are the important ministry I have already told you. So, and also share this video with your friends and those who are preparing for this exam. It will be very helpful for those, and kindly subscribe our channel. Thank you and happy learning.